Hey, welcome to the Mr. Alternative Crypto Network. Just coming to you from Kingsley, from at my house. Just thought I'd do a quick wrap of the markets today. I actually haven't really had an opportunity to look at where the markets are at the moment. Been out all day. We took the kids to the beach. We're hanging out a bit as a family. So I've done most of my work for the week yesterday, and trying to have a bit of a break on a Thursday before I get back into it on Friday and Saturdays. So this is the first real opportunity since this morning I've had to have a look at the markets, and I'll share my screen with you and let's see where it's at. So as usual, I'll open up my Coin Market Cap app. So where are we at? Pretty much same. So I think from yesterday's video, we might actually be up a little. It's saying Bitcoin is up 2%, but you got to bear in mind 2% from the exact time that it was yesterday. Yesterday when I did a video, it was a bit earlier. So, we're at 25.51. Yeah, yesterday about this time was 20,100 or around that 20,000. So it's up a little, but it does seem to be in this holding pattern, as I was saying. You can see there the 7 day. Look, it's ranging from, forget about that $18,000 dip. Since it's recovered from there, I'm talking about since about the 20th, it's really ranged on that 20,000 mark, 19.5 to $21,000 mark. There was this period it went up to 21,500. So it'd be interesting to see if we revisit those sort of levels. Typically, you have a little pump, so it's gone from 17,800 right the way up to just under 22, at least 21,500, and it's consolidated a bit. So you'll see it's come down right the way down to sort of high 19s, and it seems to have hit that point. It's consolidating again, so it's around that 20.5 at the moment. Looking at the others, Ethereum, it's still around that 1100 mark, hasn't really done much. Cardano, I mentioned that one yesterday. Solana, as I said, Solana seems to be the one that's outperforming the markets. So basically, you're looking at 24-hour chart. It's $36.34. It got down to 33, and it's up 4%. So you can see in this here, it's up 4% against Bitcoin for the day, and it's up over the 7 days 16% against Bitcoin. So as I was saying previously, let's say you had $1,000 and you put it in. You had the choice of buying Bitcoin or Solana. If you bought Solana, you'd be better off by 16%. They've both gone up, but it's outperformed Bitcoin in that time frame. Polkadot's another one that I really, really like. Polygon, wow, what's going on here, guys? Something must have happened. I'll get to the bottom of this pump, but 25%, there must have been some major announcements. If it hasn't been an announcement, it could even be some venture capital, so big companies investing in it, hedge funds where they've got a lot of investors, and this is what happens in a bear market. It gets so low that these big guys, they've got $1 billion to play with, and they pick particular coins, and it doesn't take much to really move them. Like 25% in 1 day that's a hell of a lot. Now, bear in mind, Polygon has really dipped. It went from just under $3 at one point. Where are we? Right there, $2.87 US. Went right the way down. Well, I mean, $2.87, and then it went all the way down to around 39 cents. So even lower. Look at that, 32 cents. It was a bargain. So this was bound to happen. But this makes the point, guys, don't wait. Start DCAing in, dollar cost averaging in, put little amounts in each day. buy the dumps and let it pump. You can always take the cash out when it does. I mean, here's a classic example. It's gone up 25%. If you put $1,000 on that, it's not rocket science. You've made $250. Cash it out or put it in and store it in Bitcoin. Yeah, look, there's some significant gains in here. Uniswap. Kronos is one that I've been going on about, which is the crypto.com coin. That's an absolute steal at the moment. That is really something I'd be looking at. Decentraland. So if you're looking at the Metaverse, Decentraland is currently the largest one. Sandbox is the next one, and it's one I favour instead of Decentraland, only because Decentraland pumped so much at one stage that I just believe Sandbox has got it's got more people using it and it's got more room to move. Sandbox, you can see there, was $8 at one stage. It's 98 cents. Wow. So have a look at this, guys. It's currently 98.57 cents. You can see there it got to $8 and it's currently 98. So it's gone from $8 to 90. It's taken an absolute whack. However, over a 1 year chart, it is still up 382%. It's incredible. And this is what I'm saying. If you wait, you will miss it. If you don't think this is going to happen again, this is where we are right now, right? We're over here, but what my point is, we're over here. This could be around the corner. Do you want to miss out on that gain? No. It's gone up 714% in that time frame against Bitcoin. So the narrative was the Metaverse. Over the last year, the Metaverse has been going everywhere. So you see Facebook change their name to Meta. People are going to be living in the virtual world. It's a reality. It's going to happen, whether you like it or not. I don't necessarily like it. I hate the kids being on computer games and all that. However, there's a huge generation of people stuck in units overseas and even in Australia, and that's all they're going to know. When they go shopping, they're not going to go to www.amazon. They're going to go into the Metaverse and walk through a virtual store and buy. So you've got to go with it. But you've got to select the ones you want to buy. So going down this list, yeah, there's nothing really big. I mean, Phantom is another great one to get into, and that seems to have pumped today. Thorchain's another one. Thorchain will typically perform really well when Bitcoin performs well. It will pump a lot more. Steppen app. Steppen is my favorite, one of my favorite apps of all. It's the earn to move. So you would have seen some posts I've done previously about going for a walk and run and getting paid. That's the official Steppen coin. I mean, there you go. It's up 420% over the year, even though it got to $4 and now 77 cents. So, but it's up 1.8% today. It's up 19% for the week. So, you've got to start looking at all these. Gala, where people are into gaming, Gala is one of the big makers of all these games. So instead of buying, an actual game, buy the company that are creating all the games. So that'll be Gala. So, look, that's a bit of a wrap for today. I did want to show you one of my favourite ones, Render. Now, Render protocol is basically, I talk about the Metaverse. So you can play the whole game of which Metaverse do I pick. It could be Decentraland, it could be Sandbox. There's a number of them out there. But Render is the chosen platform. These are the guys actually rendering the images. So all these computer graphic images that go into the Metaverse. So they have got a huge role to play in this whole Metaverse world. And they are absolutely going to be the one, I believe, that's going to pump. You can see what happened when all the Metaverse stuff came out. It went from $1, pumped all the way up here to $8, has come right the way back to 54 cents. But yesterday, look at that. Look, this is the last day. It's picked up 29% today, 42% for the week. I think this is a big enough suggestion now that this might continue, because it's still, even though it's at 42%, it's down 37% for the month because it dumped last week, obviously, just over a week ago. So it's only starting to begin that recovery, and it's got a long way to recover. So, at 54 cents, you can look at it and go, well, it was $8. That's nearly a 20x. That's the one to go for. So, guys, that's a bit of the wrap up for what we'll do. I just started the challenge, the $1,000 to $10,000 challenge. I've been doing some posts about that. If you want to be a part of a small group that we mentor and work on this together. So basically the challenge is this. I will be giving invitations out to people to be a part of a group that we try and turn $1,000 into $10,000 using different methods. So what are these methods? So basically it'll be spot trading, which is your normal trading. If we want to select some coins to buy that we believe will go up, and you hodl, which is holding them for a long term, that's going to be a strategy. There's also going to be some leverage trading. So out of the $1,000, a very small percentage of it will be going towards leverage trading. So what leverage trading is let's say we put $100 on a leverage trade, we can make with the leverage whatever we want. It could be 2, 3, 4. I typically do a 7 leverage. So that means if I'm putting $100 in, we're actually going to be making a call to go long, which is we're suggesting the markets are going to go up, or we're going to go short, suggesting the market's going to go lower, and we're using 7 times the amount that we're putting in. So if we put $100, we're actually betting $700. But bear in mind, this is a riskier way of trading. This is a trade. This isn't to hold. This is to purely, the reason why we would do this, we're starting off with a small amount of money. So if we have $100, we can then be basically betting on $700. On a $700 bet, let's say we went long on Bitcoin, you only need it to pump 10%, you've made $70. So on $100, 10% is not much, is it? You're not going to earn much. You withdraw those profits and you put it back into your spot trading. We're also going to be looking at doing some bot trading. So what bots are, there is an app that I use, and they're already bots being created, and they work on algorithms. So they basically look at the market 24 hours a day. They do hundreds of trades a day. They buy low, sell high on very small margins. You might only make $1, $2 per trade, but it's an easy way of getting in, getting out without having to look at it yourself all the time. And once again, the profits that you get from that, taking it out and putting it back into your spot trading. So you're making money on your trades and putting it back into your long-term holds. So once again, there is a program that I've just started. It hasn't commenced yet, so the call's out for people if they want to join. But it's to how to create, turn $1,000 into $10,000. And anyone who wants to be a part of that group, I've created a private group for that challenge. And basically, we'll be doing talks on that. So live sessions, I'll be logging in live and doing trades. People can copy those trades, or if they want to do different trades, they can. But the idea is to educate people how to use these platforms, because a lot of people don't know what it is and how to use it, and it's teaching you how to do it yourself. And ultimately, education is the key for you to be able to make money in the long term. So if you want to be a part of that group, message me. I'll have all the details in the show notes. Guys, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Facebook page, Twitter. I've also got my own website there. Click on the bell notification, so when I do a live, you'll be getting instantly those updates. So if I'm doing a trade live, with the bell notification, you'll be notified. You can watch that live trade and you can get in on it as well. But until tomorrow, I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Talk soon.